and welcome. Today's movie reaction is going to be Field of Dreams. This was one that was suggested to me a while ago, but they said specifically to wait for Father's Day, so that is what I am doing. That makes me think that it has something to do with fathers or fatherhood, father issues, I don't know. Now, the only thing I know about this movie, besides Kevin Costner is the star, is the line. I've heard the line before, if you build it, he will come. Or is it, if you build it, they will come? I don't even know. I guess I don't even know the line exactly. So I don't know what we're building. I don't know who's coming to see it. I don't know why we're building it. So we got a lot of questions going into this one. Let's get some answers and watch Field of Dreams.
The following summer, when 8 members of the team were accused of throwing that series.
Oh.
Mom died when I was 3, and I suppose Dad did the best he could. Instead of Mother Goose, I was put to bed at night to stories of Babe Ruth and the great shoeless Joe Jackson.
Sounds pretty good.
Dad was a Yankees fan then, so of course I rooted for Brooklyn. This, of course, drove him right up the wall, which I suppose was the point. Officially, my major was English, but really it was the 60s.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
She came from Iowa, and I had once heard of Iowa. Stayed with her family as long as we could. Almost a full afternoon. I love my family, I love baseball, and I'm about to become a farmer.
That's cute.
Until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
I think a lot of people could probably say they'd never done a crazy thing in their life until the voice showed up. Too many scary movies take place in cornfields, I think, for my taste.
If you build it, he will come.
Oh, we're getting right into this then, okay.
That voice just now, what was it?
We didn't hear anything.
Always so comforting.
If you build it, he will come.
Yeah, that'll freak you right out.
Are you really hearing voices?
Just one.
Oh, that's okay then.
If you build what, who will come?
There, my exact question.
I was just talking to the cornfield.
That's not any better.
What if the voice calls while you're gone?
Take a message.
80s Kevin Costner. He's not bad to look at, is he?
You hearing voices?
That I heard that some farmers do, and I, of course, don't, so I...
Very slick.
Do you ever hear voices out there? Who's hearing voices?
Ray is.
Noises.
And they make sure to put a song called Crazy in the background.
It's nice talking to you.
I guarantee he is not the craziest farmer in town. Check for crop circles.
If you build it, he will come.
Yeah, we got that, but we're gonna need more detail. Oh, okay, thank you. I mean, it's giving us exact location and everything. That's actually pretty helpful. That was one of the players he was talking about earlier. Why do we want him to come visit?
You don't suppose this is like acid flashback or anything, do you?
I never took acid.
How do you know? You might not remember.
Shoeless Joe Jackson will get to come back and play ball again.
Why do we want this?
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I know it's totally nuts.
Strawberry shortcake!
Doing this?
No, I can't think of one good reason why I should, but
You can't stop thinking about it. What do you mean?
I'm scared to death I'm turning into my father.
What's your father got to do with all of this?
Wonder the same.
I never forgave him for getting old.
That seems cruel.
By the time he was old as I am now, he was ancient.
Life can do that to a man.
He must have had dreams, but he never did anything about them.
Well, why does that make you mad?
I never did one spontaneous thing, and I'm afraid of that happening to me.
Oh, okay.
And something tells me that this may be my last chance to do something about it.
In a baseball field?
If you really feel you should do this, then you should do it.
I mean, it's not like a bad thing or a dangerous thing. It's just kind of a weird thing.
What the hell is he doing?
He's plowing under his barn.
Is it that strange?
He played the rest of the game in just his socks. Called him Shoeless Joe.
Y'all have nothing better to do right now? Aren't you farmers too? Don't you got shit to plow and plant and whatever?
He did take their money, but nobody could ever prove he did a single thing to lose those games.
I like that he still took the money though.
Explain the fact that he hit 375 for the series, didn't commit one error.
She's like 5. Does she even know what he's saying?
I have just created something totally illogical.
How does it feel?
That's what I like about it.
She's a good supportive wife.
It's kind of pretty, isn't it?
Seemed to me that this would be the kind of thing that would take the whole movie to achieve, and we've already done it.
Something's gonna happen out there. I can feel it.
We're just trucking right along here, so does he show up then? Oh, no, nothing at all happened, because now it is Christmas.
Considering how much less acreage we have for corn, I say we'll probably...
It made that big of a difference?
You can't keep the field?
Makes it real hard to keep the farm.
I guess a baseball field is pretty big.
There's a man out there on your lawn.
Okay. Yes, there is definitely somebody out there.
We'll put up some coffee. Why don't you go on outside?
It only took, what, 9 months or so? He looks just as surprised as everyone else.
Sorry.
You're gonna play with a pro.
Smell the ballpark in my nose. The thrill of the grass.
Poetic.
Can you pitch? Yeah.
To this guy, though?
Don't we need a catcher?
Not if you get it near the plate, we don't.
See if you can hit my curve.
Man, I did love this game. The sounds, the smells.
I feel like baseball is a sport that just... There's a passion for the sport that I think goes deeper than kind of any other sport I can think of. Yeah, I know that there's fans of every sport and people really, really love their sports and people are, you know, passionate and devoted to it. But I feel like baseball just seems to be the people who are that passionate about it. It's just on a different level, it seems like. Oh, he can't go any further than that, can he?
Are you a ghost?
Karen.
Karen, you can't just ask people if they're a ghost.
There are others, you know, who really mean a lot to them.
Anytime.
He's like, bring them all. Bring all your friends.
Is this heaven? No,
It's Iowa.
it's Iowa.
We're keeping this field.
You bet your ass we are.
I like how we're just taking everything at face value here. It's very metaphysical, very spiritual, but, you know, we're not really asking questions. We're not really questioning anything. It just is what it is.
If you sell now, my partners will give you more than fair price. You can walk away with a
Thanks,
nest that
That's where this is going.
never liked Iowa.
That's not
Yes,
true.
come on.
That's not
You've
true.
never liked farming.
Poindexter.
Okay, Miss I.
I mean, I'm trying to bail him out and he goes off to watch television.
He's not going to watch baseball the way you think he's going to watch baseball. It might as well be a heaven for them, honestly. Look at them.
You can tell from the angle of bat which way the ball's gonna be hit.
So much physics involved in baseball.
Sakes, Chacoli, that was 68 years ago. Give it up, will you? Come on, asshole. Pitch.
Nice.
Sorry, kid.
It's okay. I don't mind.
She's like, yeah, go ahead. Teach me all the good words.
Because it's not really a game, it's more like a practice.
Oh, they don't see them.
I don't think it's very polite to try to make other people feel stupid.
I don't think it's very polite to be a raging bitch.
You don't see these people?
Yourself. I wonder if she can't stand her family.
They couldn't see it.
This is really interesting.
It is. It is. I wonder why only they can, and I wonder if anybody else could.
Died in 70. That means I haven't had a cigarette in, what, 18 years?
Big ups.
Ray! Dinner! I'm melting! I'm melting!
Ease is pain.
Who's pain?
Who's Payne? Thanks a lot.
You get the answers when it's time, so just, you know, chill.
Filth like this has no place in our schools.
I don't even know that book.
Godlessness, the mongrelization of the races.
What the hell does that mean?
have been banning this man's S-H-I-T since 1969. You know why he stopped writing books? Because he masturbates.
Trying to figure out how those two correlate, but
He coined the phrase, make love, not war.
I don't think this woman's made love in about 6 or 7 years, so
Well, your husband plowed under his corn and built a baseball field.
I think she knows that.
Annie,
Honey, it's all right. I'll be cool.
He's trying to rein her in.
At least he is not a book burner, you Nazi cow.
At least I'm not married to the biggest horse's ass in 3 counties.
No, you just have the biggest ass in 3 counties.
Fine! Whoa, yeah, let's do it.
No, I want to see this.
Who wants to spit on the Constitution of the United States of America? Anybody?
Probably all of them. He's like, he doesn't even know what he's signing up for. He's just, yep. She sure turned that crowd.
we gotta go.
We gotta go. This is great!
She's so pumped.
But what's Terrence Mann got to do with baseball?
I guess we gotta find out. Okay, so this is a made-up writer then. No wonder I didn't recognize the book. Dirt. So I'm guessing he's supposed to be kind of like the J.D. Salinger.
The last interview he ever gave, guess what it's about?
Some kind of team sport.
I love her.
As a small boy, he had a bat named Rosebud. In order to ease his pain, you're supposed to take him to a ball game.
Yes.
To this ball game here at your field.
Why do you have to go? Huh? Why can't the voice send somebody else?
Why did Noah have to build the ark?
There's a reason.
What? Just tell me what it is.
We gotta get there first.
Something at Fenway Park, and I gotta be there with Terrence Mann to find it out.
With the big green wall in left field? I dreamt last night you were at Fenway with Terrence Mann.
Oh ho!
I had the same dream.
I'll help you pack.
She is so great. That takes a lot of faith in your husband and God, the universe, whatever you want to take it as.
Hi. No. Hi. Hi, I'm Ray Kinsella.
It's me practicing my intro 5 or 6 times before I get it right.
All right, stupid, put your hands up and get in the trunk.
You gotta try a bunch of different things before you're sure. You are probably gonna freak this guy out.
Sir, my name's Ray Kinsella.
All that practicing for nothing.
Wait!
That's a good way to get your ass kicked.
I don't do causes anymore.
This isn't a cause.
We don't want anything from you. This is for you.
And the universe opens itself up.
You're from the 60s.
Oh.
Back to the 60s.
Wait a
Back.
second.
No place for you here in the future. Get back while you still can. Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Clearly we need another angle. Oh, he's gonna fake like he has the gun. I did say try a new angle, didn't I?
What the hell is that?
It's a gun. What do you think it is?
It's your finger.
No, it's not. It's a gun.
I'm gonna beat you with a crowbar until you go away.
Whoa, wait, you can...
Oh, no, they're not really scared.
You're a pacifist!
People change.
Shit.
Ah, shit, he's right. I forgot. I am a pacifist.
I have to take you to a baseball game.
Why?
The voice said so. I don't want to have to keep explaining it.
I swear to God, I am the least crazy person I have ever known.
That's not much of an endorsement.
You always dreamed of playing at Ebbets Field and how sad you felt.
I never said that.
Don't you have the article?
Come to this game with me. I'll never bother you again. Not even a Christmas card.
He's like, I didn't even know that was a possibility. Now I'm scared.
I spent all my misery years ago. I have no more pain left for any of you.
So what do you want?
I want them to start thinking for themselves.
No, I meant, what do you want?
Go the distance.
Don't talk out loud to it.
Go the distance.
Boo. Oh, what? Write it down.
You didn't see that?
See what?
Whenever you ask, did you see that? Did you hear that? It's probably just you. This is like a mystery.
What is it you're not telling me?
I've already taken up too much of your time.
He's curious now.
What did it say?
Said the man's done enough. Leave him alone.
That's not what it said. You're lying. Jesus, fuck.
Moonlight Graham. Go the distance.
Oh.
It means we're going to Minnesota to find Moonlight Graham.
We're going on a road trip.
What do we do when we find him?
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
This voice is very persuasive.
Someday explain all this to me, okay?
Excuse me? What is this shit?
Annie, you got no choice in the matter.
Don't have a choice. Excuse me? Let the bank take it before I let you take it.
Doc Graham is dead. He died in 1972.
No child was ever denied these essentials because in the background there was always Dr. Graham.
You're a good writer.
So are you.
Oh!
No drinking, no opium, no midnight abortions.
I thought he was reading off rules of the hotel. Did we just time travel? That's our guy.
Well, I've come a very long way to see you.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, I'd like to talk to you.
Let's walk over to my office.
What could he have for us?
Did you get to make a play?
I never hit the ball out of the infield.
Bah.
Game ended, the season was over. I couldn't bear the thought of another year in the minors.
So I decided to become a beloved, successful doctor and philanthropist.
This close to your dreams, and then watch them brush past you like a stranger in a crowd.
Oh, that does hurt, though.
Back then I thought, there'll be other days. I didn't realize that that was the only day.
Whoa.
And is there enough magic out there in the moonlight to make this dream come true?
I think there just might be.
It would kill some men to get that close to their dream and not touch it. They'd consider it a tragedy.
If I'd only gotten to be a doctor for 5 minutes, now that would have been a tragedy.
Ooh.
Maybe we're not supposed to take him with us.
He was to give you a lesson.
Not that one ending can change the world.
Think it did?
Did for these people.
True. How many kids would have gone without glasses or shoes? How many sick kids wouldn't have gotten better? All of that.
And he says if we don't sell to them, they're gonna foreclose.
Isn't this her brother?
Well, if it's okay with you, I think I'll just ride along a while. I play baseball. I'm Archie Graham.
Oh. He gets to come and play after all.
Playing baseball got to be like eating vegetables or taking out the garbage.
Oh, that's sad.
Wide 14.
That's when I read The Boat Rocker by Terrence Mann.
Oh, God.
Oh,
That's the kind of crap people always try to lay on me.
don't you put your daddy issues on me.
Said something awful and left. Wanted to come home, but I didn't know how.
Pride.
What was the awful thing you said?
Oh, God.
I said I could never respect a man whose hero was a criminal.
Oh.
You knew he wasn't a criminal. Then why did you say it?
To hurt his dad.
Son of a bitch died before I could take it back. Before I could tell him, you know.
Now I know what everybody's purpose here is, except mine.
If there's one thing we've learned from this movie so far, it's be patient. Things happen when it's their time to happen.
Practice with the team.
Gonna be able to do a lot more than that.
Oh, whoa, there's a ton of them now.
You to meet Shoeless Joe Jackson. Joe, Terry Mann.
Well, we gotta save the farm because if they get hold of the farm, they're gonna ruin the field.
Ty Cobb wanted to play.
Told him to stick it.
I just saw his meme face.
Well, what are you doing on the sidelines here? You came to play ball, didn't you?
Oh,
Sir.
Rookies.
that is so sweet.
Unbelievable.
It's more than that. It's perfect.
It's a miracle. But yeah, we really gotta figure out what to do about the bank shit. Oh, he never got to hit. Let him hit. Let's go. What? Now, come on. Let's go. There we go. He got him home. That is so cute. he had a lot of good stuff to say, and it made a lot of sense about, you know, his life since baseball being more important than that dream, but in the end, he's still really holding on to it.
Hi.
No, let him kick his ass, even if you can't touch him.
Terrence Mann. Right. How do you do? I'm the Easter Bunny. Right, listen.
I'm glad he's got a good humor about it.
But I do have a deal to offer you that's gonna allow you to stay on the land.
We don't want your deal. You are a piece of shit.
Live on it rent-free as long as you want.
What about the baseball
Ray,
field?
do you realize how much this land is worth?
More than you, because you suck.
You gotta realize we can't keep a useless baseball diamond in the middle of rich farmland.
You're useless.
I'm offering you a way to keep your home because I love my sister. Now,
No, you don't.
We don't have to sell the farm.
Karen, please.
You fuck off.
We'll come to Iowa City. You'll think it's really boring, so we'll drive up. It will be just like when they were little kids a long time ago.
The voice is speaking through her.
I'm sorry, Ray. We got no choice.
We who? You got a turd in your pocket?
People will come, Ray.
It's the voice.
They'll arrive at your door, innocent as children.
Just sign the papers.
Shove it up your ass.
It'll be as if they dipped themselves in magic waters.
Ooh, he paints a good word picture, doesn't he?
When the bank opens in the morning, they'll foreclose.
People will come, Ray.
Oh.
Baseball has marked the time.
Ooh, that's good.
You will lose everything. You will be evicted.
Fine. Better than you having it.
Not signing. Oh, you're crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Go away.
You turn your daughter into a damn space
Get your
kid.
hands off
I'm
her.
trying to help you, damn it.
Karen? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna call emergency.
Annie, wait.
What? A doctor? Oh, fuck. He's giving it up. He's giving up to come and be the doctor.
She fell.
Go away. Well, now we definitely get to keep the farm because I'm gonna sue you for everything you have, ginger dickweed.
You can't go back, can you?
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
He got to do what he wanted to do.
I best be getting on home before Alicia begins to think I got a girlfriend.
Yeah, she's there waiting for ya.
Hey, Doc. Good work, Doc.
That's tugging my heart. Oh. Sad that he has to leave so soon.
When did these ball players get here?
Oh no, I don't forgive him. He's a dick.
Hey, Rookie! You were good.
I'm glad he got to live his dream, even for just a little while.
You gotta keep this farm.
Mark.
Sorry for knocking you off the bench, child, and almost killing you.
Hey, do you want to come with us?
You mean it?
No, not you. Him.
Is he about to die?
Well, you wouldn't be here for what...
unattached. You have a family.
I know, but I want to know what's out there.
It's not your time.
I gave an interview. I charged you up and sent you all the way to Boston to find me.
You lied to me.
Of course he lied to you.
You were kidnapping me at the time, you big jerk.
Well, you lied to me.
You said your finger was a gun.
Are you gonna write about it?
What? You better write about it.
Or are they actually just gonna take him on like a trip?
I want a full description.
Take care of this family.
I don't really quite understand what's happening. Because I assumed if he goes there, he goes to the afterlife, aka he's dead. But they're making it sound like he gets to come back, so I'm a little confused.
If you build it, he will come.
Sad, isn't it?
Oh my God. It's my father.
Oh.
It was you.
No, Ray. It was you.
Oh. I am not full sobbing 2 weeks in a row. I am repressing it. Are they gonna talk, I wonder? Or are they just gonna play together?
It's so beautiful here. Well, for me, it's like a dream come true. Is this heaven?
It's Iowa. Is there a heaven?
Oh, yeah. It's the place dreams come true.
So this is heaven.
Maybe this is heaven. Hey, Dad? You want to have a catch?
Oh.
I'd like that.
Oh. I wonder if he knew the whole time and just didn't want to push him. Oh, yeah, there they go. And there they come. It was if you build it, he will come and they will come, wasn't it? Did both. Oh my god! The line of cars is going out to the state! Okay, that was a really good movie. Really, really good movie. Very just sweet and just heartwarming and sentimental and in the best kind of way, you know? I went into this not really having any kind of knowledge of it, but I don't think I expected it to be so kind of fantastical. You know, it seemed like it was going to be a drama, and usually those are fairly grounded in reality, but this was very much a fantasy, a fairy tale. You know, it was amazing things happened for no reason you could explain, and everyone just kind of went with it. You know, there wasn't any kind of effort to break it down and be logical and give all the exact answers. It was just, here's what's happening, accept it or don't. I really, really loved how it explored faith versus reason. You know, we especially at the end, just almost literally with Poindexter on the one side screaming at him, he's reality, he's logic, and he's reason, and he's reality, screaming in Ray's face. And on the other side, you know, you've got man acting as the voice of faith and trust and things you can't explain. And they're clashing with each other, and Ray's got to make the call as to which one he's going to listen to. I love the overall, you know, theme of faith and believing in something you can't explain, believing in, you know, yourself. It could be God, it could be the universe, it could be fate, whichever way you want to look at it. You know, how he hears this voice and he's just compelled to do what it says. And the voice speaks to him, it speaks through him, it shows up in the world around. Sometimes he's the only one who can see it, and it leads him where he needs to go. He still has to make the decisions, but it presents him with the path, and he chooses to follow it, not always knowing where it's going to go and not always knowing why. And his wife, you know, same thing. She was so very supportive, and I loved seeing that relationship, by the way. That was so sweet and just so wonderful to see how she wasn't, you know, certain. She wasn't 100% in at first. And just when she saw how focused he was on it and how important it was to him, you know, she was willing to take those risks and, you know, risk their farm, risk their livelihood, risk everything, so that he can follow this path that he needs to go down. And that's a good, solid relationship. There's quite a few really interesting themes to explore in this movie. You know, things like regret and giving up on your dreams versus finding a new dream. And, I mean, most importantly, the relationship between, specifically in the movie, it was father and son, but I think you could probably see yourself in this with any kind of, you know, parent-child relationship, honestly. And just, yeah, we say things we don't mean. We become people we didn't mean to become, and that can be hard to heal from. It can be very hard to heal from. Not everyone has a great relationship with their parent, and not every parent deserves to have a good relationship with their child, and vice versa. You know, that's human nature. But sometimes things happen, and later we regret them, and we don't all get a chance to work it out in such a sweet and loving and literal way as Ray got to with his father. And I think most of us have someone in our life that we wish we could see again, just to say the things we wanted to say, take back things we wish we hadn't said. And even if we don't get that chance, it's nice to see it in a movie like this. It kind of helps us heal a little bit too, I think. People who might have those feelings, I think it kind of helps them to put some of that to bed and just get those feelings out, because feelings need to come out. I know what I said about suppressing the tears because I didn't want to cry 2 weeks in a row, but you know, you do have to let it out in a healthy way sometimes. And movies like this are just great for that, just to let you feel something that maybe you kind of don't try to feel on a regular basis, but you can feel it through somebody else. And that's what I love about it. There was a lot to love about this movie. I hope you liked watching it with me, because I certainly enjoyed watching it with you. And anyways, don't forget to check my Patreon. You can see the full link to this, the other movies I do, plus some extra content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you all next time. And have a great rest of your day.